Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Jordan Zimmermann, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmermann. Big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann, he's gone 3 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. McCutchen on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Nobody out, runner on first. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. He'll throw home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Working to escape the first inning jam. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lynn gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Lynn is a strike-throwing machine. Not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Walker. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lynn's ready. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's the pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Voigt, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is line to left. Mata is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him to slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Mike Gerber, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth, catcher, James McCann.
So digging in now, James McCann, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and Now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Mikey Mata back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he popped him up. Walker over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Candelario.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lynn steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for Detroit. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Into the box, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Voigt is retired. 2 down now.
Number 14.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again, Victor Martinez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 1 out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Now a throw over. Runners back. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in now, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit out towards second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Tigers leave one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Grounder down the line at third. Candelario right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder,
At the plate, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground, and that retires the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. In now, Nico Goodrum will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets fouled. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mikey Mata. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop up. Andujar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Alex Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 the count. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Andujar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Runner goes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fastball that just misses inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch is well placed down and away for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Iglesias for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. The 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Three-two pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So striding forward now, Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch, he's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm, and he puts this throw right on the money.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. They trail this one 1-0. Warwick Southbold has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Warwick Southbold.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Iglesias moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Judge, a runner at second with one away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone. 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch, and he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 2-0 New York. Now in the box, Mike Gerber. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Andujar is there for it. 1 out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So striding in, James McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lynn's ready. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases so far.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on the show. Shane Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Goodrum waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hot shot down the line. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
So stepping in, Mikey Mata. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hard hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Nick Castellanos now. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Candelario at second. Cabrera at first. 2 out in the inning. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing paper.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lance Lynn takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Jordan Zimmermann is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.